Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Tdog, and we back with another video. So as y'all see by the title and the thumbnail, we are here back with another T-Talk. So before I get into the T-Talk, I will be introducing y'all to my new channel I have. I have two new channels coming to y'all with Life with Tdog, and I also have a new channel that's going to be my basketball channel, which is called T Nation Hoops. So I will have both of those in the link in the description, so y'all can go ahead and check those out. But anyways, let's get right into what we're talking about. So today we will be talking about the mind of a woman. So obviously I need to bring a woman here, so look who we got with me today.
Me, I'm Lanaya, because period. You can follow me on Instagram at YakiraIvy_ and check out my podcast at Yakira's Perspective. Period.
Okay, and yeah, both of those will be in the link in the description after you send it to me, because I don't got them jumps. And yeah, without further ado, let's get right into the topic. So the first thing I want to ask is so what does a woman look for when she's in a relationship?
So for me, I feel like it's dependent on the woman, because every woman is different, so they're gonna have different things of what they want. However, I feel like it's a generalized standard that all women and men should kind of have when they're looking for something in somebody. Like, I think it's normalized that people like toxic relationships. So
That's true.
you should want somebody that treats you with respect and that's kind. That's like bare minimum. That's the bare minimum. Treating you kindly with respect. Somebody that actually likes you.
Yeah, because people just be going for like money. They don't care if the guy like them or not. They be.
And if that's what you want, go for it. If you just want money and that's what your mind is right now, you're gonna get exactly what you want. And that person probably is gonna mistreat you, because why not?
Yeah, because they got the power.
Yeah, so that varies, to be honest. Like, I think you really have to talk to whatever woman you're dealing with and ask them, hey, what are you looking for? Now, don't be that guy who a woman say she tell you what she looking for, and you know you're not that. You're not that. She like, oh, because what I want now as like a person that's like about to be 25, I didn't want that as a teenager or in my early 20s. Not at all. Like, you need to have yourself a little bit more together, or at least try to. But if you know you ain't got it, don't try to flex like you got it. If she say, oh yeah, I want a man with a car, you ain't got no car.
That's crazy.
You be riding your bike everywhere, and that's okay. Baby, you just ain't got it.
To it.
You just ain't got it.
That's fact. Nah, that's a good one. That's really true though. I'm glad you said that, because most guys don't understand that. They really be trying to like. That's the same with women too. When I be telling like these females I talk to, I be telling them that like, you don't have to become what I say I like. That's why I don't tell people what I like in a woman when I first get to talk to them. I don't do that. Oh, so what do you like? Like, asking like what they like about certain things is okay, but asking what they like about a person, I don't do that, because you're just gonna try to be what I told you I like.
Right, and people that's not confident in themselves are gonna do that. They're gonna try to mold themselves into what you want them to be. But the thing about that is, sooner or later, the real you gonna come out.
Exactly.
So you may feel like, oh, I could pretend to be what he like, but eventually he's gonna see you not that. So you might as well be yourself.
That's very true. So the second question. How can you tell if a woman actually has feelings for you?
Okay. For me, first off, let a person actually say they have feelings for you.
Yeah.
Let's not assume.
You can't jump to conclusion here.
Let's not assume shorty feeling you and she's not, because I think we do that so much in today's generation, where we're like, they feeling me, and they never not once said they feeling you. Then when you start feeling them and you tell them, they be like, oh, I wasn't feeling you like that.
I thought we was just friends.
We was cool, and that's how I treat everybody. So it's like, make sure that you ask them if they asked you that, or if they tell you that, their actions align with what they said. So if they tell you, hey, I do have feelings for you, cool, and then their actions align, cool. But if you say you like me and you don't act like you like me, you don't like me.
Exactly. What is it that you really like about me? Cause
what is it? Because it's giving you don't really like me. Because if you say you like me and then you start treating me like you don't want to talk to me, you ain't trying to kick it, you ain't trying to skate with me, you ain't trying to
for real,
I ain't gonna think you like me. So it's giving very much, I'm gonna go find somebody that like me. I like me.
Crazy. No, for real. That's crazy though, because I'm like, now hearing it, like, it's really just clicking in my head, because like, girls really be like, guys and women or men are not very different as people think they are, but it's just the fact that like we don't understand each other. Because what a woman says is what a guy thinks. But what a guy thinks he doesn't say, and what a woman says she doesn't always fully think about what she said. Like she might say how she felt in that moment, but you never know, it might change because the way you treating her. Same with a guy. The guy might think you rocking with him, but he not gonna say it until he fully understands. So at the same time, it's gonna be miscommunication.
And with men, it's that emotional factor too, because a lot of men in their upbringing, particularly black men, they're not allowed to be emotional or have emotions. You gotta be hard. So he ain't probably gonna tell you that he like you, but he thinking it the whole time. And we really gotta change that. I'm not gonna lie. That's something that has to change eventually. But that's just what it is right now. Not saying it's okay. So
that's just how it's normalized.
Yeah, it's too normalized.
What would you go back and change based off of your past relationships?
Woo! Honestly, I'm the type of person where I always say I wouldn't change some things. That's some things that I say, but some people I probably really shouldn't have dealt with. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. It happened and it taught me stuff, because the thing about it, each person you've been with, like, it's like your standard kind of should go up in a way of what you don't want. Like, I don't want to deal with that no more. They was crazy, or they was mean, or they parents and they family, they crazy. I don't want to deal with that no more. So I think I would leave it alone because of the things that I've learned. If I didn't go through that, I'm not quite sure if I would be who I am today, because it helped me learn things about myself and what I'm not going for. Like, this Lanaya ain't going for what old Lanaya would have went for.
Yeah.
I don't do toxicity at this big age. I just don't. Like, you're toxic? You're not trying to get help?
You're gone.
It's just not for me. And some people, that's their kink.
That's crazy. That is very true though. Like, girls really be, and guys too, really just like, girls fall for guys who know they got attention, because like, I want him because other girls want him.
Right.
Same with guys. Guys be like, oh, like some guys mostly be like intimidated when they know a girl got a lot of guys, so they usually go for the ones that be weak. And like that's still toxic, because if you going for her because you know you can have control over her, that's crazy. Like, you should have someone who's mutually like as an alpha like you are. Like, if
on that same level.
Yeah, because if you're weak, she's weak. If you're strong, she's strong. Like, there's obviously certain ways where it can go where like the man is more dominant or the woman's more dominant, as long as it's a respect thing.
It's a balance there, or however y'all want to play it. But I mean, I live my life where it is what it is, man.
That's really true. I have no regrets. Like, that's my thing. I try to go through life with no regrets. Like, obviously, everyone makes mistakes. And I have times where I be like, dang, why did I do that? But
I be making mistakes.
Yeah, we all do. We human. It's just like, dang. I be like, bro.
Yeah, but it's just, you get to a point to where you're not going for certain stuff no more. And if it don't ever get to that point, because I feel like these days it's just a circle of things, sometimes a cycle. Like, you get the same person over and over again, but a different person.
That's very true.
And you really got to realize, like, why am I getting the same person over and over again? It might be you, my G. It might be you. You might be the issue. You choosing the same person in a different body. And so it's kind of like, you got to get to the point where you like, nah, I'm not dealing with it no more. But you got to want that for yourself. It ain't a matter of,
you got to
have
like, ability to change.
Facts.
Change yourself and change your surroundings, because obviously it's something about you that's bringing in the same type of people.
Facts. That's accountability.
Yeah.
That's accountability. But, you know, you got to want to hold yourself accountable.
And one more thing I just thought about. What would you give advice on young women about dating in college? In
college? Ooh. I don't even know if I would tell women to date in college. Honestly, like, it depends on how you are. Because when I first went to college, when I got my bachelor's, dating then, but me going back to get a master's, I'm in a different position. I'm 25 now. It's okay for me to date now, but I feel like that mindset when you first get in college, you real childish. Go have fun. Go have fun. Go hang out with your friends. Go do fun stuff. You don't have to be tied down in a relationship. But if you want to, you can. It's your decision on how you want to live your life at the end of the day. But I personally would say, hey, just focus on what's important, and that's getting a degree. Now, if you do date, have some standards and have some values. Like, don't let the bar be in hell. I'm sorry, but like, raise the bar a little bit. He shouldn't do the bare minimum and you're applauding him for it. Now, it's great that men do stuff. Don't get me wrong. This is not a bash towards men because I love men. But it's just the fact that you don't applaud a fish for swimming, right?
Fact.
So if he doing stuff like, oh, girl, he opened my door. He should. He was nice to me. He said something sweet. He should, but say thank you. Say thank you each time. Be a sweet person, but raise the bar a little bit. Don't be those mean girls, though. Like, that that ain't gonna get you too far. Don't nobody like the mean girl.
They like you for the moment.
Yeah, but that's and then you don't really make friends from that either. So revolve your life around community and stuff that you need to do for yourself. You're in college to get a degree and to make friends. You can make friends and make something of yourself. You're really in college to get a boyfriend. Now, a lot of people find their husband, and that wasn't me. That wasn't my case. But you know, it works out differently for different people. But do what you're supposed to do when you go there. And I ain't trying to be that person. Have a little fun, sister. You want to have fun, go be with that boy. Go to the football game with him. If that's if that's what you want to do. But I don't know. It was just a distraction for me. So
that's what I was gonna say. I feel like personally, even though I went to college and I was like, I had a girlfriend when I went to college. And it was just like, she was back home though, and I was just like, I don't know what I don't see you, so it's not like I got other, you feel me? I got other like distractions in front of me. Like, chill. I got other distractions in front of me. So even after we broke up, it got to the point like I was thinking about like, oh, none of these girls want to settle down or whatever, because I'm more of like a in-person type of person. Like, I'm not gonna come home every weekend just to come see you because you want me to come see you. But at the same time, I do be like, dang, I don't see my girl. So it's like, it's easy to just, oh, she's right here, let me go hang out with her. But it's like, you gotta keep yourself at that certain like boundary with yourself and your self-respect. Because like, even though it's easy to just go cheat or go do something with somebody else, it's the fact that like, me personally, I didn't really want to. I was just like, oh, they cool, I can hang out with them. But like, every person in college to me just wants to have fun.
Right.
And it's like, I honestly say for guys too, don't get in a relationship because like, you gonna have distractions. You gonna want to have fun.
Right. You gonna want to do you. And it's too much to be like at a young age being tied down. That's too much commitment if we think about it. It's not that people, the thing is, relationships in general, before, you're gonna have to learn how to be committed at one point. But when you're young, to be tied down so early, you're not married to the person. It's kind of like you're not really living your life. You're just trying to be so serious so fast. And if that's the lifestyle you want to live, go for it. But that's not really wise because you're in college. Like he said, it's going to be distractions. It's going to be things you want to do. And you're going to feel like, man, I owe it to this person
and I
to like not do that. And it's like, you're better off going to college being single.
Because you can go out and you can have fun. Like, because like, I'm not saying that I was going there looking to cheat, but I was going there looking to have fun. Like, obviously, my first time going to a club, my first time going to a college party, like, you want to do those things, but you like, dang, they don't think I'm cheating.
It's not as free as you should
can
be.
Have fun. Like, and on top of that, you have other things you need to focus on, like school, like what sport you going for, like anything, like being an adult, you got to learn how to, like, the different level. Because just because you graduated high school and you went to college, that don't mean you can still have high school mentality. You have to grow up. So it's like, you have to take things level by level. That's why I feel like a relationship shouldn't make that, it shouldn't make that transition. Like, if you want to date somebody in college, that's different. But like leaving from high school with the same person to college,
it can be a little bit difficult. Unless y'all going to the same college, that's different. But then, like I said, it's that tie down factor. And don't let y'all get into an argument. And she way over here or he way over here, you way over there. That's like terrible. Like,
you gonna be feeling like, dang, now I feel like they finna do something, or do I gotta do something?
Right. And it should always be a trust factor, but at the same time, it's like, bruh, we just argue. Now I'm finna have a bad day in class.
Nah, for real. I don't want to talk to nobody.
Like, you just don't want to have to deal with that. So I think the smart thing to do is just go into college single. You can have your friends. You can talk to people. You can hang out with dudes, other girls and stuff like that. But it's too much to try to be tied down and be so loyal to a person at a young age. But, you know, this has come from a person who, child, I always had a boyfriend. So now I'm more into like being by myself because I know what that's like to have a boyfriend every single year in high school And then what?
No,
that's not okay. Like, sit down. What? Sit down. Where are your parents?
That's crazy. But it's like, yeah, I was the same. But like, I just keep thinking of more and more questions. So one more thing I want to speak on before we end this is, with you being not older, because like you're still my age range, but like, what is your thoughts on marriage? Like, what should a woman do in a marriage? Like, how do you feel like it should be as a woman?
This is a setup. Because we have so many people out here that's like, oh, 50-50 traditional marriage. A woman should cook, a woman should clean. And I feel like that's basic, like, adult things that you should do. You should know how to cook and clean as a man and a woman.
Both.
Like, what?
Why is it always got to be one-sided?
Why do you not know how to cook and clean? Go in the kitchen and learn. Like, go ask your mama. Yes, go to YouTube, because that's why I learned to cook at. But my mama know how to cook. Shout out to my mama. But I'm just saying, like, it's so many other things. So when people do that whole traditional thing where, I'm not gonna lie, it would be nice for a man to pay all the bills, and that's like, these days I'm like, that don't sound too bad. That don't sound too bad for a man to do all the bills. But it's not 50-50 if we think about it. If you're just paying the bills and I'm taking care of kids, cooking, cleaning, and doing all, you're just paying the bills.
Yeah, you ain't doing nothing.
That's it. That's not really 50-50 if we think about it.
Yeah.
So for me, do what works for your marriage. Like, if you're okay with splitting the bills, split the bills. If that works for y'all and y'all income. If you okay, you love to cook for your man, just like me. Cook for your man, girl. Ain't nobody worried about that. But I'm not gonna lie, I need a man to know how to cook too, because some days you're not gonna want to cook, and we don't want to eat out all the time. Like,
yeah, that's crazy.
So
I hate
learn how to cook. Exactly. So whatever works for y'all, do it, and don't care what nobody else say. If the 50-50 work, if the traditional marriage work, if whatever works, that's your marriage at the end of the day. Ain't nobody gotta be in it but you. So you're not gonna be able to tell me what to do in my marriage.
Yeah, it all depends on the person, on the man and the woman who's in the relationship.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, no matter what y'all do in your relationship, at the end of the day, it's like, it's benefiting y'all. Like, it shouldn't matter about what everybody else got to say outside, because they not putting nothing into that. Are they gonna help you pay the bills then if he not doing it?
Right.
Are they gonna? So it's like.
And the thing with social media, we got too many people that give their input on stuff. Like, their input on what your marriage should be like, because their marriage is like that. Or some of them not even married. They're just single people commenting on
what they want.
Yes, and what somebody else's marriage is like. And you're not even married. Ain't nobody even proposed to you. You don't even have nobody going on dates with you. Don't nobody even like you. I was just kidding. Who are you? It's just everybody giving their input and opinion on things that have nothing to do with them. And that's what social media does. Like, it's a great tool, but at the same time, it's a tool where you gotta zone people out too. Yeah. Like, if they saying negative stuff about your marriage, they're not in your marriage. All you have to do is delete the app. And they're gone. It's not real life. Like, you can't comment on nothing in my real life, because this is real life and this is social media. So you can give your 2 cents all you want to, but it ain't gonna matter to me.
Yeah. Because people they try to portray this perfect image on social media.
Facts.
You know, good and well, behind closed doors, they struggling. Yeah.
And that's okay. Be human. Yeah. You ain't gotta tell us your struggles either, because I hate when people be like, you don't show us the whole picture. Who would want to show you them struggling on camera? You're gonna see a good picture, of course. I mean, you could tell people what you've been through. You ain't gotta really show them. You could tell them, hey, I've been through this, I've been through that. Cool. Yeah. But like, yeah, of course you're not gonna get the full picture, but stop expecting people to show the full picture too. What y'all think this is? Yeah, my life is good. That's all you need to know. Mind your business.
No, that's for real though. Yeah, cause like,
life's great.
Cause I be chilling, bro. People always be like, oh, he don't got this and that, or he do got this and that, or he's just spoiled, blah blah. I'm like, at the end of the day, you can say what you want to say about me.
You don't even know.
Like, man, you don't know me, bro. What is you on? No, that's gonna be a TikTok clip. I'm making that a clip.
Look at you. You think you know what's going on with me, don't you? Only thing you know is social media and what I choose to show you. Can we clock that?
Yeah.
Can we clock that? You know what I choose to show you based off social media.
Yeah, because
unless you know me in real life, you don't know me.
Exactly. That's very true. And not that many people know me.
Period.
Not that many people.
Period. And even to know me, like, on a personal level, I know me. You know what I'm saying? On a personal level. But some people close to me may not even know me like I know me. You should have your safe spaces, don't get me wrong. But, like, you know yourself better than anything. Yeah. And so it's kind of like, you can't tell me about me.
That's true. I'm glad we had that talk, because that really helped some of y'all understand, because some of y'all don't really get the picture.
Period.
And the main reason I brought her on to here is because she thinks so, like, clearly. I don't know how else to say it. Like, she really understands. Like, I'm not saying most women don't. I'm not saying people get it wrong, but she's not the traditional, oh, social media this, social media that, trying to like let people poison her brain.
Period.
Like, ever since I like watched her as she grew up, as I was younger, I always looked up to her, because she like she was actually like, you know, smart minded. Like, that's what I was, yeah.
Even though I was making stupid decisions, I ain't gonna lie. But he don't know all that. He don't know all that. It's okay. He see the good version.
Hey. I mean, that's the same with me though, because like, even though everybody might say what they say in the family about me, it's like they don't know what I really did. Like, everybody can say what they want, but they don't know what happened. The full story.
Even your family don't really know the full story sometimes. And honestly, that's real life too. I'm sorry, not to even keep it going or whatever, but that's real life. Sometimes family don't know all the tea. But it's okay. I mean, they know what they should know. And if you want to share with them, you can share with them. If you got family like that, but I don't know.
Because at the end of the day, it's all about you. Like, you have the power in your own life to control what you want to control. If you want to show and share what you want to show and share, you can go ahead. But if you want to keep it all between yourself,
do it. I wouldn't recommend that though sometimes though, because and it builds up on the inside, and then this way you get to depression and suicidal thoughts.
That's what I do.
And
but
so
I'm just not depressed. I'm just a redneck.
Oh my God.
I don't know. I just feel like I don't got that outlet to talk
Real
to.
ones need communities.
That is true.
They need community of people. Somebody, one person. It could be one person that you like, okay, look, I'm feeling like this. But, you know, even with you saying that, like I said, men sometimes don't like to talk about their emotions. So that takes a minute sometimes to get to that place like that.
Yeah.
You be like, oh, I ain't trying to really talk about that right now. So that's understandable, but yeah.
Ain't really much to talk about. I mean, it is, but it ain't. But anyway, with that being said, y'all.
Oh my God.
Y'all go ahead and tune into her podcast. Y'all go ahead and follow her on Instagram. Go ahead and, you feel me, show some love and support.
Period.
But hey, as always, I know I love doing these, because like, I gotta get more women in these though, because I'm trying to see what they thinking. Because there's gonna be that one I'm gonna get on here, they're gonna be like, what is you talking about?
Oh my God, I hope not.
Hey man,
I hope not.
It's just gonna happen.
Oh Lord,
it's gonna happen, and I'm not knocking it. Yeah,
another perspective.
Exactly, because
she may get clowned though. So
hey man, y'all know what T Nation be on. Y'all go ahead and clown them.
Don't clown me, please.
Well, you're intelligent. I hope that. But anyway, like I was saying, y'all, we gonna see you guys in the next video. So make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy Tdog. T Nation in the building. We out.
Bye.